Hello everybody, welcome to my very first nail art tutorial. Very exciting. So the first video I decided to do was how to paint your nails like a pro, like a boss, however you want to say it. I know a lot of my friends have always asked me how I get my nails so perfect, how I don't get it on my skin. And that was the thing that really, I don't really like about some YouTube channels. They have, although their nail art is fantastic, I see a lot of people that they put their paint on their skin. I don't think that's very professional by any means. So yeah, I just thought I would do a YouTube tutorial on how to paint nails like a professional. And what better colour to use than black. So I have used black in this tutorial. This is a Sinful colours, black on black. So I also, before I put my black on, I have used base coat, and afterwards I have used a top coat. I will write the brands, the names of them all down below in the description box, and I'll also put my Sinful colours black on black in there as well, just so you have some idea. But for now we will get on to the tutorial, and I'll see you when you get back. Bye! Okay. So what you want to do is you're going to start with a clean, dry fingernail, and you want to get the brush as close to your cuticle as possible without actually touching your skin. So you want to start with small baby strokes. Actually a bit too much on my brush. Just tiny, tiny strokes, and then you do a long stroke down the side. Tiny strokes. You basically just want to outline your nail. You don't want to get too close to your skin, because that's when you make mistakes and that's when it gets messy. So again, we'll move on to the next nail, and you just start with tiny, tiny strokes, the cuticle of the nail, making sure you push your cuticles back before you do this, and then a long stroke down the side outlining your nail. You don't want too much on your brush, but you don't want too little either. So tiny, tiny strokes, and then a long stroke down the side. And the reason you don't want too much on your brush is because you don't want it the paint to just run down your nail. You want a nice even colour and an even applying. Alright, so tiny, tiny strokes towards the cuticle, the long stroke down the side. Again, you can kind of see my gap between my nail polish and the skin. So tiny, tiny strokes, and then cover it out. I'm not sure if you can see, but I've got actually a little dot just here. So what I want to do is I want to grab another nail, and I just want to swipe my finger over it and pick up the residue off my skin. The reason you do that is because you don't want to have to wait until the nail polish is dry to do it. You kind of want to do it straight away. It also eliminates having to use nail polish remover, which can make the black especially a bit sloppy and a bit messy. Long stroke down the side, and move on to the thumb area. So again, tiny, tiny strokes, especially with the thumb, because the thumb is, you know, much bigger, so you want to really take your time. A long stroke down the side. So as I said before, you're basically just outlining your entire nail. Stroke down the side. Right, normally I don't actually wait for my nail polish to dry before I go on to the second coat. I normally just finish my other hand and then come straight back. So we'll go straight back into it. Your second coat is always quicker than your first, but you still want to stick with the same technique.
of small and then big strokes. And the reason you want to stick to the same technique is because you're kind of just settling in the first layer. That's all you're doing with the second coat, is sealing in the under layer, making it a bit stronger. I also tend to pay a lot of close attention to the bottom of the nail, towards the tip. I do that because as much as a nail polish brand says they won't chip, they will. So the more you apply and the more attention you pay, the less likely it is you'll get a chip within the same day of applying. So I always tend to pay a bit more attention to that as well. And pinky finger. Got hair. Oh god. Hair. Okay. Pinky finger. Again, small strokes. You can do a bit larger strokes in your second coat, but you still want to watch your skin. And now back to the thumb. I normally do my thumb first. I'm not sure why I did it last this time, but yeah, whatever. Alright. And there you have it. Nice, pretty perfect to me. Perfect manicure right there with a bit of skin left, but as you can see it's not really noticeable, and of course it's not noticeable to the people that are looking at your nails either on Instagram or whatever. So there you go.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, you want me to, any hints on what you want me to do for the next tutorial, please let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, if you have any hints or tricks or anything you want to write, just write that. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel and I will subscribe back to you. So yeah, I hope you liked my first video, and I'll be uploading a new one probably on Wednesday. So I'll see you then. Bye guys!